So a lot of you guys have seen our post on social media, on Facebook and on Instagram, and everybody keeps asking us, why in the world did you leave the Tampa RV show at 85 degrees and come up to Indiana?
Well,
where it's cold.
Where it's very cold. But that was because we had an appointment with Showalter RV in Napanee, Indiana. And if you happen to be in the market for a new RV, I would strongly recommend them. They are family owned and operated, and they are just so nice and so thorough and so helpful.
So why were you at Showalter RV?
You just have to watch and see. You didn't really think that we were going to stop RVing, did you?
Not hardly. And some of you might have thought we were going to get a different RV, a new RV, something.
If that's what you thought, you'd be right. But then the question becomes, what type of RV did we get?
I went with Class A. What did we get?
Did you go with a pop-up? No. So we love, and we have said in previous videos, and we will continue to say, we love our Keystone product, not just because we're ambassadors, but just because, like, we've had Keystones prior. When our kids were little, we had a Keystone travel trailer, and we just loved it. And I'm not going to say that everything's been without some bumps along the way.
None of our RVs have been without bumps.
I don't think there's one out there that hasn't had issues or won't have issues.
If you get a used one, you might not have any issues because somebody's already worked out all the kinks, but I don't like going used.
And the thing is, for me, it's all about floor plan and what works for you and how the company that manufactures it stands behind their product. And so
what did you get?
We did have some issues with our last one.
Jeez.
But Keystone stood behind it and took care of everything. Everything was under warranty and whatnot. So our new Keystone is a...
Fuzion
toy hauler 428. So today we're going to take you on kind of a mini tour.
We're not going to take you on a whole tour because I don't know if you guys follow us around a lot. We've already done 2 tours on the 428, so that should have gave it away right there. You know,
because I've been in love with this floor plan for 2 years now.
We've done 2 tours because she loves it. We've been in them every time you guys have seen us at the shows. We've been in it. Our meetup with the Tampa RV show was in the 428. So if you would have put everything together, you would have known we were getting the 428. So we're not going to do a full tour of this one. We're going to kind of show you. And we've already started some
renovations.
Already.
So the garage is pretty much the garage. If you really need to see the garage in depth, you can check out one of our previous tours of the 428 because renovations have already begun back there. So we're not going to take you back there.
You've got to finish. You got to keep up and make sure you subscribe and make sure you watch because this is going to be a complete remodel from...
I have some ideas.
No, it's kind of like the treasures. I think this is more like let's get to work and tear apart. So
there might be some color changes. There just might be some changes going on. So stick around. We'll do as my goal is to start at the garage and kind of work my way forward. So the next
what are we going to do in the garage?
I'm not going to tell what we're doing.
Comment below if you think you have any idea what we're doing in the garage.
We're going to do some things in the garage, and we've already started with some of those things, so we can't take you back there right now. But we will take you on a quick walk through the rest of the rig to show you what I guess what our reason was for choosing this floor plan. As we told you all in previous videos, some things have changed. Like just in our family, the 427 was great and we loved it, but you know,
our RV life has changed. So
well, and our kids are bigger now, and so when they all come, you need more room, and so the 428 offers that. So yeah, let's just take a walk through real quick. So this is coming in from the garage. So the way this is laid out is it's a huge open floor plan. The sink is laid out a little differently than it was in the last one, and so is the stove. So the stove, we still have a convection microwave as well as a 3-top burner stove. Instead of the crazy little cabinet that was underneath, this one actually has a drawer like a normal range would. We opted for the residential fridge, which is newer in the Fusions. And because solar is now coming standard on all Keystones, at least 200 watts, this will run really well in the solar. While I'm on the solar, that is something else we upgraded to. So
600 watts.
Yeah, every Keystone product now comes standard with 200 watts. We upgraded to 600 watts, so we're really excited to start testing that out, figuring out how it all works. I can't talk a lot about it because we just don't know that much yet, but we were told by a solar expert that this fridge would work well on our solar package.
We're going to do a lot of testing on the solar, and we're going to show you guys what you can do and what you cannot do on it.
And don't judge me because we're still moving in and things are still fine on a spot, but this is another big selling point for the 428. Oh, look at that pantry. Makes me very happy. As we move down, this is all on the same slide. So there's cabinetry up top, and then you've got your TV, your entertainment, and your fireplace, which is pretty standard. Another big selling point is in addition to the huge couch that's on that slide like we had in the last one, this one has this love seat. So you have kind of opposed seating, and the love seat folds out into a sofa bed. That was one of the problems we ran into with the 427. When we would travel and the kids were with us, we would have to unload the garage and reload it if we made any overnight stops. So this will take care of that. 2 people can sleep here even when we're traveling, and we don't have to unload and load the garage every night. I've already made one change to the bathroom, as you all know from previous videos. Not a fan of the shower doors. They're still here right now. You know, they're still back there, but they're going to go away, and we're just going to have the shower curtains so that it gives us more room. In the bedroom, we opted for the king-size bed. There's storage under the bed, lights above. In the 427, I don't know if you remember or not, but we had the north-south bed.
We're so happy to get rid of the north-south bed.
So let me just tell you, not only for space purposes, but with the north-south bed, we didn't have any windows. So if we were somewhere that we wanted to just run solar or just run a fan, there was no cross breeze in the 427. So now that the bed is east-west, we can open those windows and get some air in, and there's a window over here above the dresser. So we do have the 2-drawer dresser, the window, the TV up top, and then it is prepped for, but we don't have yet, the washer dryer. So if you wanted the washer dryer, it would go right here, and you can take this shelf in, leave it out, you know, whatever makes you happy. Again, still working on getting that organized. And then down on this end is still the closet. So the other side looks just like this side, only my clothes instead of Jimmy's. And so that's pretty much it for the inside, except for the garage, but can't show you that till we get our renovations done. So that's the quick walkthrough. We have been up here in Indiana pretty much since
freezing
the Tampa
our
show.
butts off.
It has snowed like 14 inches. It's crazy. Wind chills make it
1
like
degree,
negative.
yeah, 1 degree, -12 the other day.
I don't recommend that just for anybody, whether you're in an RV or not. It's just too cold for me. But, you know, whatever, like some people must enjoy it because they live here.
Crazy. But
since we've been here, we not only picked up our Fusion, we've been doing some major upgrades. In addition to the renovations I'm going to do in here, we've been doing some major upgrades. We're not going to tell you what that is just yet.
You need to subscribe and ring that bell so you know what's coming, because like I said, it's going to be a lot of upgrades, and it's going to be a lot of
And we'll also talk about
renovations.
solar, which was an upgrade for us, but these are upgrades in addition to that. But we want to share everything with you all that we've done. We just kind of need to do it in steps so that we don't overwhelm everybody at one time. So stick around because you don't want to miss the major upgrades.
Major. So until you find us camping in our brand new 2022 Keystone
Fuzion
428.
428. Safe travels, y'all.